Welcome to Nilia's Overcomers Ministry, your sanctuary of endless inspiration. In this series, I will be sharing with you some powerful mission stories of how God is working in the lives of ordinary persons just like you. Today's story comes to us from Seoul, South Korea, and is entitled, I Can't Live Like This. Does this cry sound like you or anyone you know? If your answer is yes, please type yes in the comments. Just a quick reminder for you. Remember to grab your free copy of my 14-day Spiritual Growth Challenge Journal linked in the description below. It will assist you greatly in having a personal relationship with God. Now back to our interesting story for today. I can't live like this. Jin Si-hyuk was 2 years when his father died. He has no memories of his father. Dad was a Seventh-day Adventist pastor in South Korea, and Mom single-handedly raised Jin Si-hyuk and his brother. Her faith was Jin Si-hyuk's faith until he grew into a teenager. Then Jin Si-hyuk began to think for himself, and he refused to believe in God. He thought, if God exists, why did he allow Dad to die? The boy told God, if you exist, you can kill me too. I can't live like this. When he was 15, Jin Si-hyuk decided that he had enough. During family worship, he abruptly stood up and ripped his Bible in two. Mom, don't tell me to believe in God, he said. With that, he dropped out of school and moved out of the house. For the next 10 years, Jin Si-hyuk smoked, drank, and mingled with worldly friends. He didn't have a Bible, and he hated Christians, especially Adventists. One day, he inadvertently ended up on the campus of an Adventist university in South Korea's capital, Seoul. He was accompanying a friend who had business at Samyuk University. As he waited for his friend, he wanted to smoke, but smoking was prohibited at the university. So he looked for a place where he could smoke without getting caught. Finding a remote park-like area with trees and bushes, he sat down on a bench and lit up a cigarette. As he smoked, he looked around and saw a Bible verse engraved on a stone. He suddenly realized that he was in the university's prayer garden. A flood of emotions filled his heart. He had no memories of his father, but he remembered that Dad had studied at that same university to become a pastor. Dad had probably prayed in the same prayer garden. Then Jin Si-hyuk's thoughts turned to his mother. He remembered hearing that Mom was very ill. Several people had told him that she would die soon. Grief filled his heart. Dad had died when he was 2, and now Mom was dying when he was 25. I can't live like this, he exclaimed. Now Jin Si-hyuk began to feel sorry for his mother. He thought, Mom lost her husband. She has 2 sons, but she has lost me too. I'm breaking her heart, and now she's going to die. Tears poured down his cheeks. In the university prayer garden, with a lit cigarette between his fingers, he spoke to God for the first time in years. God, if you exist, please help me, he said. Please help Mom. If you do, I'll surrender my heart to you. I'll give my life to you. Not long after that prayer, Mom recovered, and Jin Si-hyuk kept his promise. He became a pastor just like his father. He graduated from Samyuk University just like his father. Mom was thrilled. But the story didn't end there. Jin Si-yuk got married, had a daughter, and is now helping raise 4 boys from single mother homes. Remembering how he grew up without a dad, he began caring for the 4 boys with the support of the members of the church that he pastors in rural South Korea. The boys, who are now teens, are living very different lives than Jin Si-yuk did at their age because they see Jin Si-yuk's love and know that they have a father in heaven who loves them even more. All 4 boys have given their hearts to Jesus in baptism. Jin Si-yuk hopes to send them to an Adventist high school in Seoul one day. He hopes that they will become missionaries. Gone are the days when Jin Si-yuk exclaimed, "I can't live like this." He has found that life with God is worth living, and he looks forward to meeting his Father at Jesus' soon coming. Part of this quarter's 13th Sabbath offering will go to Hankook Samyuk Academy, where Jin Si-yuk hopes to send his adopted sons to study in Seoul, South Korea. Your offering will support the opening of a missionary training center and gym at the school. Thank you for planning a generous offering. If you are interested in receiving these powerful mission stories directly to your email address so you can also share them with others, please visit the address on your screen and click Sign Up for Mission Stories to your right. You may also choose to donate to God's work by clicking Donate Online, also on your right when you visit the address on your screen. If you want to start or deepen your relationship with God, please grab your free copy of my 14-day Spiritual Growth Challenge Journal linked in the description below. It will help you to discover how much God loves you and wants to be in a personal relationship with you. Also, if you are struggling with unforgiveness and or grief, please check out my forgiveness prayer journals for men, women, and teens, and grief journals for those who have lost their mom, dad, husband, or wife, also linked in the description below. Please also consider gifting them to those who are in need of them. It is time to leave unforgiveness and grief behind and step into the freedom of God's love. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you found this video encouraging. Also, leave your prayer requests and feedback in the comment section. Remember to like and share so the algorithm will push this video to many more persons who need it. If you want to find out what God is longing to do for you, watch this video next. Remember, God loves you. So